What's up? Buenas noches. Um, I did a really powerful regression yesterday where I connected to um a person's inner child. And the knowledge that was brought forth from that conversation was pretty powerful. It's like a it's like a it's like 10 years worth of knowledge, and it's like 10 years worth of knowledge, but in an hour conversation. It was interesting. It's just like a movie almost. When they're making a movie, it takes more than, the movie is 2 hours, but it might take damn near 3, 4, 5, 6 years to make the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Avatar, I think that's like 3, 4 some hours. It took them like damn near almost 10 years to make that movie, something like that. But the amount of knowledge that was just in that hour-long regression was pretty powerful. And in the regression, what the inner child was explaining to me was, well, to both of us, was the swirl, the vortex. Never losing sight of your inner child, never losing sight of the magic, never losing sight of your imagination, always including yourself still in life. If y'all heard that, that was my stomach. I'm about to go in here and start cooking in a minute. But I can honestly say yesterday I've never been so proud of myself. Like the healing that I was able to give her, and the release and just healing that I was able to give was, I haven't felt that good in a long time. And like I'm a regressionist in training. So like I'm still getting my, I'm on the last level. And yesterday was just powerful. And regression is the type of, like, you never know what you're gonna come across as a regressionist. Like, you might have an idea, even if that person kind of tells you what they've been dealing with. There are still things, and even the way it is, you have to be really good at just freestyling. You have to be really good at just trusting yourself. You have to be really good at just walking on air. Like, I've used this example before, but it's like, in the movies, or if you see it in shows where like it might be like a puzzle and the person just has to, like, they might come across like a cliff and it's like, wait, how are we gonna get past this? And they just like, you gotta walk by intuition, not by sight, or just something like that, or judge it off your feelings. And then when a person does that, it's like they start walking, but it's like where they're walking, there's actual like, it's actual like the steps that they're taking is either forming a platform that they can get to the other end, Or it's like they're walking by faith, so all the steps that they're taking, when they look back, it's actually like they took the right path. Or it's like the way they took from that perception in the beginning, they might have not been able to see it, but then when they look back, it's like, oh shit, like I was actually taking all the right steps. I just had to walk by faith. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But another powerful word that was not word, but something that was just brought forward was, you don't always have to be in control of everything. Really just pay attention to the beginning and the end. And that sat with me. Because it was like, I feel like I try to control a lot of things in my life just based off of just, you know, what I want to have, what I want to manifest. But it also comes from a lack of security that I might not have in people, that I need to just work on in myself. And so I try to control a lot of things, or I try to control the outcome of a lot of things. Well, I used to. Now I'll just be like, well, it is what it is. You know, I'm just put my best foot forward, and then boom, whatever happens after that is that. But like, I used to be that type of person in the past. And when she said that, it was like, it just put my mind in a point where it was like, okay, yeah. Because it's like, how many things, I had to really look at myself, like, how many things do I really do where it's like, a 100% like not going just for something just because it's there. Like I had to get out of, I'm going to tell you something about an opportunist mindset. And this is why I had to get out of that. Like, sometimes just taking things because they're there, just because it's like, well, there's no momentum right now, so I'll just fuck with this until like I'll just do something while I wait. That to me is still kind of trying to control the outcome, because it's like sometimes you just gotta sit until you actually get what you want. You can't just be out here trying to like distract yourself from the sitting process. And in some type of way that is still trying to control what's being played out. Like sometimes you gotta go through them just alone moments, or them just moments where you're just supposed to sit through something, instead of like trying to control, okay, well, I don't have this right now, so I'm gonna do this. That's still in some way controlling what's going on. And I had to realize that. And get out of a very opportunistic mind where it's like, okay, well, this is just here for right now, so I'm gonna just deal with it. No, because you're still blocking yourself from the progress that you have to make by doing that. So when she said controlling the beginning and the end, it was like, okay, when you start something, when you're doing something, do it 100%. Don't half-ass it. Know what comes with it. Know what you want, and know sometimes you got, like, I ain't gonna lie, I like quality, and one thing I had to realize is that you gotta wait for quality. Like, sometimes you gotta wait for your ultimate dream. Sometimes you gotta be patient for what you really, really want. And I had to really deal with that this year, because I had a lot of good things waiting on me, but it was like the patience I had to have to get those things was like, oh my God. Because I like seeing my things now, like instant manifestation, what we own. What am I waiting for? But I had to realize this year, like, bro, it's divine timing over everything. Because when you step out of that divine timing, yes, you got the freedom to do what you want, but you got the freedom to fuck up a lot. Like, that's really all it is sometimes. Like, being free from a person who, like, I really live that free life. Like, for real, for real. Like, if anybody know me, they know, like, like, I don't, like, be like, no, I'm not going to go into details because that's not the focus of this conversation right now. But, like, I try my best to remain very free in life in a lot of ways. Mentally, physically, like, you ain't gonna tie me down. Like, no, you're not gonna, like, no. Unless I want to be, like, birds don't mind landing, but when they land, it's for a reason. Like, and that's what I live by, and I'm including more and more in my life. Like, only landing on what I truly envision. Not just like, okay, I've been in lack for so long, I'm just gonna take this. Or I've been in the desert for so long, fuck it. This water is damn crazy looking, but I'm gonna drink it. Like, nah. That ain't what I like. And I noticed that takes time, that takes patience. And that's okay. Cause it's like, what you think sometimes can be movement can really just be a lot of crash outs. It can be just a lot of unnecessary energy wasted. Like, one thing the inner child said too was, you only come here with a certain amount of energy. And I was like, that's interesting. She said you only come here with a certain amount of energy. So always try to keep calm. Always try to conserve your energy. Because you only have so much to give. But I want to go back to the start and controlling the start point and the end point. Meaning, like, for me, with that, I had to take that with me. It was like, start off at when you do things, start off at 100%. Always try to start with your best foot forward with everything. And that can even be started in small ways. Like, okay, I might have this type of car for right now, but I'm working on getting the one I really want. Okay, that could be a big project in itself. So start off small. Okay, I envision me wanting seafood on Friday. So I'm not going to settle. Come Friday, I'm not settling. I'm going to have my seafood. Like, it can be small things like that. You know what I'm saying? I envision me wearing this today. We're going to wear this outfit. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to say, well, this person might think this. No, this is what I want. So, getting back to that type of cadence of what you truly desire and going through what it takes to get that, that's something that I'm really bringing forth into my life. Because even that opportunistic mind is kind of even a form of lack in a way. Because it's like, you're not thinking you're ever going to kind of like be taken care of. So now you're just like, okay, I'm over here. Oh, that looks like, I'm over here. Okay, yeah, that looks like something. Okay, I would never kind of do something like that. But it is opportunity. Like, nah, you're in too many places. It's easy to lose sight of purpose when you're like that. Even before I did this video, I was thinking to myself, like, to a human standpoint, we got the journey and the destination. But if you think about it, if you zoom out, do a 360, there's really no such thing as a destination. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Everything is moving. So there's really no such thing as a destination. We're constantly creating a destination. Moment by moment, thought by thought, feeling by feeling. We're constantly creating the destination. There's no such thing as like a stop point. And I really had to understand that. Took me a while, but nah, everything right on time. That's how we moving. All right, y'all. That's it. Y'all be easy. Oh, peace.